Hi guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Now today we're going to do some more laser engraving, but this time we're going to be doing some stuff with the KC-02, otherwise known as the Ruger 1022. And what you're probably not aware, well, if you should know this, but if you don't, they're pretty much the same as a Ruger 1022, but they don't have any markings on the side here. And we've got obviously the Ruger logo and the caliber and other bits and pieces. So if we actually select this and we mark it, so it's basically the machine's lighting the path, because there's that many paths for the laser to take, it can be quite difficult to sort of differentiate where the logo needs to be. So what we actually do is we draw a box that's pretty much the same length as the logo, and I've extended this just a little bit so we've got a bit of room each side. And we select the box, and then we light just the box only, and then as you'll see here there's a red box, and all this enables us to do is, it's not necessarily to place the logo because I've already done that where I want it, it's just to make sure that we've got a straight edge against the top of the receiver, which is very difficult to do with the other way of lighting it because it does it so quick. So we can check that, we can make sure, if you can see this here, that the box is directly on the top of the edge of the receiver. Now this logo will come down a few and it will sit sort of central in here. It's only about 7mm high. So we can turn that off, we can get rid of the box section, and then we can light it again just to make sure, and as you'll see it's placing out the Ruger logo. And then literally I'll hold the camera here, and then we're going to mark this, so let's go ahead. And that's literally how quick it is. Now I'm going to give it one more pass just to make sure that we've got no extra anodizing or paint left over. And that is all she wrote. And like I've said before on many of these videos, you might be thinking, spin this around, you might be thinking where the value of the cost comes in on that, and basically, yeah, it's quick to engrave something like this logo, but programming that logo and getting it to sit on the files and sit correctly in the software, and then getting it to a point where you can just hit a button and it comes out, that's obviously the part of the process that you don't see. So I'm just going to wipe this over, make sure it's nice and clean. I'm just going to flip the camera around again, and you'll see here got nice Ruger markings, model 1022 carbine, 22 LR caliber, and then because it's really bright in here, probably not going to see, you've got like a little couple of letters inside the logo there, which you're not going to see because it's too bright in here. Let's flip that round. Now the weekend we were doing some, I don't know if I put some pictures up on Instagram, we were extending the gun wall finally, so it's a little bit higher now, and then it goes further over. The only unfortunate thing is when you have a gun wall, when people buy the guns you have empty spaces, so until we can get a lot more of this stuff on the wall and get a lot more guns on the wall, we kind of have had to just do with what we got. So that's pretty cool. The pre-orders for the full upgrade kits for the Striker have started going out. Now it is a case of the first people that pre-ordered will get theirs sent out first, and I'm just going in that order because it's only fair, because they've obviously waited the longest. The only exception to that rule was when we had the cylinder kits in, we sent those out to those that had just ordered the cylinder kits, which I've mentioned in many videos, and hopefully today I'm going to go through here is the shop Striker with our cylinder in. I've just got to put the trigger components in there when I get time. So once that's all built up, I'll go through the functionality, because there's a few things that I wanted to go through that might be a little bit unusual compared to how the Striker normally operates. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you want to get any laser engraving done by us, by all means give us a shout. The prices do fluctuate for job to job, so give us a shout. We could do it pretty quick. I mean, these parts, I mean, that one has been here a couple of days, basically because we've just had so much laser engraving to do. But this gentleman here, he sent me in a receiver to have some NATO markings put on. This landed this morning. I've already got the file loaded, so it's going to go on the machine. It's going to have a couple of seconds in fact no, we're deeper laser engraving this, so it's going to be a little bit deeper, it's going to be a little bit longer. However, when it's done, it can be sent back out to the customer the same day. So this isn't sort of affected by our engineering and gun repair work. We do have a lot of that in at the moment. Obviously, thank you to all you guys that are sending your work into us. We will we'll obviously get to it as soon as possible, but just please bear with us, because there is literally so much to do with the laser engraving. Obviously, before we do all the internet orders, because that's something else we've got to do as a business and get all those out. We can smash some laser engraving out in the morning, get on the internet orders, get them smashed out in the afternoon, and then on the evenings and the night times I can get the engineering work done and dusted. So anything else, I'll come back on camera. If not, we'll see you in the next video.